Hi all, welcome back to part 7 of this Selenium hybrid framework series. In previous video, we saw how to execute our test cases on different browsers. For that, we created one variable browser in our config.properties file and accessed that through readconfig.java. During all these executions, you must have observed that while executing our test cases, we are going into the respective class and right clicking it and selecting the option as TestNG test. So what if I want to execute the test cases which are in multiple classes? Is there any way to execute multiple test cases in multiple classes? The answer is yes. We will be executing these test cases through TestNG.xml. However, in all this entire project structure, if you see, we do not have TestNG.xml file, and therefore we need to create that file. So how to create it? So I will right click on this projects folder, and here I will get TestNG option. There I will select convert to TestNG, and it's taking name as TestNG.xml file, and you can see how what content the file will have. I will click on finish directly, and you can see the TestNG.xml file is created. If I open that file, you can see suite, then test, classes, and in classes it has taken this login test, right, which is the test case that I am executing, right? So as I mentioned, but this test case or this TestNG.xml file allows me to execute multiple classes. So first of all, let us observe the difference. So if I right click here on TestNG.xml file and go to run as, it gives me option TestNG suite, right? Run as TestNG suite. Whereas if I go from this login test and right click, it gives me TestNG test, run as TestNG test. So what I am going to do, I am going to create a new class, and this is temporary. I will be deleting this class afterwards. So I am creating one more class, and I will name it as login test1. And in that login test1, I am going to copy the same code from my login test, and I will change the name also. I will make it test_login1. And now let me save it, and in my TestNG.xml file, you have seen here I have this login test, right? So I will add login test1 also. So this is my login test1. Okay, right. Now in my config.properties file, I have defined that my test case will run on Chrome browser, so it will execute on Chrome browser. So let me quickly go here and execute. Right click on TestNG.xml file, run as TestNG suite. So what it should do? Now it should execute our test cases 2 times. So see, it has launched the Chrome browser. It will launch the application, enter username, password, verify the label, and it will exit. Again it will open the browser. So basically those 2 test cases in 2 different classes that I have kept, it is executing. So here in the results part, you can see total test runs 2, pass 2, and failure 0, right? So here we are not able to see which test cases. So let us go here, results of running suite, and it is giving me shopping test case login test, test login, and shopping test case login test1, test login. So this is how we use TestNG.xml for executing our suite. So from this video onwards, we are going to use TestNG.xml for executing our test. Now as I mentioned, I had created this particular login test case 1 temporarily to just show how TestNG.xml executes multiple test cases. So I will delete that, and from TestNG.xml also I will remove the entry, right? Okay, all right. So that's it. What I wanted to make the changes. And yes, so this TestNG.xml file was the only topic for this particular video. In next video we will be implementing listeners, how to use listeners in our framework. So keep watching and bye up till then. Thank you.